IT Mate is looking into a healthcare system that's overwhelmed and hospital staff at its breaking point.
That's the word from a rabbi working at IU Health. He first took his message to social media, then to IT Mate's Richard Essex.
The numbers from the hospital are only part of the story. 1 in 4 patients in every hospital right now is infected with COVID. That is 3,300 people statewide. And here in Marion County, there are less than 100 hospital beds open, and those are filling up fast. From the front line comes the voice of a rabbi pleading with people that the system is overwhelmed and there is no relief in sight. The tweets from Rabbi Mike Harvey are a dispatch from the front line. He's a resident chaplain with IU Health System, assigned to an ICU unit. His tweets describe in detail the agony of this disease we call COVID.
They are struggling and are intubated. These are people who are vaccinated and are immunocompromised or unvaccinated and are in need of serious attention, which is why they are with us here at the ICU.
He writes, so what is it like walking down the halls of the pods of the ICU? It's cold, it's dark, it's quiet. Why? Because these folks are intubated, hooked up to massive amounts of equipment, machines breathing for them and feeding them through tubes. He describes in detail how staff is overworked, patients are dying, replaced by a steady stream of the newly infected.
Sometimes there are patients that are there for weeks at a time, and we build rapport and we get to know the family and we root for the family, we root for the patient, and things don't go the way we hope they will go. And so we experience that pain and that loss, and that happens a little more often than people think. And that in itself would be hard, but the fact that a few hours later, that room empties and then is replaced with someone else, we don't have a lot of time to process.
He says the loss of a patient hits the staff hard, and the repeated loss is taking a toll on everyone involved.
They tell us to try to pray. Can you imagine? Sitting in my PPE gear, my N95 pinching my face shield fogging up, my gloves tight on my hands, and the unvaccinated wife, who made her husband refuse vaccination, asks me to pray for him as he lays dying. What is there to pray for? COVID is a cruel disease. It's taking those who did the right thing, who got the jab. But who were those millions of immunocompromised Americans infected by the unvaccinated and the thoughtless?
And the rabbi is pleading with people to please get vaccinated. In Indianapolis, Richard Essex, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.